What's up, guys? It's Cheese Crop here with a new video. Today's video is a little more different. It's about Dead by Daylight though, so we are staying on topic. However, this video is a kind of more of a very opinionated thing, even though every single one of my videos is an opinion piece. But this is basically a bunch of my hot takes on the game. I've been playing for a little while now, quite a long while. I mean, I got it back in 2017. It was free on PlayStation Plus, and I didn't play it a lot back then. I got back into it thanks to a friend back when Nemesis came out, and I believe it was 2020 April. I may be mistaken. And I've been playing really ever since, to be honest. And I have some opinions. I know, very deadly thing to have some opinions. But let's just jump right in. So starting off with a hot take that isn't really all that hot, to be fair, warm you guys up a little bit. I call this a warm take. So, with Dead Hard getting nerfed recently after the mid-chapter patch, which was roughly a week ago as of the time of this recording. So, when the nerf happened, I must attest, as a survivor who even used Dead Hard quite a bit, I still kind of found it funny. I mean, I don't know why I find this kind of stuff funny. I find if a perk is used damn near universally by survivors, except for like if you're going for a specific build, Dead Hard is in the majority of players' builds, and when something happens to the majority of players' builds kind of get messed up and they have to change and adapt to a new situation, I find it really funny, because now it's kind of like, well, they weren't ready for this, so thus they weren't ready to adapt to the change. And I feel like especially for DBD, you have to be ready to adapt to a change, fairly consistently, I'd say. And another quick thing, this isn't so much as a hot take, or because it's not really that much of a big shocker. Or is any real thing to be entirely wholesale negatively about here. But, I would honestly say that when it comes to this community of DBD, that I'm not going to say it's overly toxic, but goddamn, some of you some real rotten apples. Jesus Christ almighty. I have seen on DBD's Twitter, you have said some of the most abhorrent shit I have ever read with my human eyeballs. And I have simply seen shit that, honestly, I wouldn't show my own mother. Some of you need either Jesus or a fucking priest to get the demon out of you, because goddamn, who raised y'all? I guess this comes as another hot take against the DBD community, not the game devs themselves, Behavior Interactive. I mean, some of y'all, I can tell that some of you have never worked a damn day in your life for the simple fact of when the devs don't, they take off for a holiday, because believe it or not, Behaviour is one of the best companies to work for in Canada, where they're native, and since they are one of the best places to work in Canada, they let their employees off on the weekends, which is actually not the industry standard. The industry standard is you work whenever the fuck we tell you to work. And people get mad that they're not working 24/7, slaving to the bone to provide content. And honestly, it's very fucking douchey to expect them to constantly stop everything they're doing in their lives to just give us content. It's honestly kind of selfish, to be honest. They have a life too, guys. I hate to inform you it's mostly done by people who don't have a life themselves. But I hate to inform you that the devs behind this game often have lives. I know it's very unfortunate. Dead by Daylight also has a dogma problem, aka the common consensus that everyone will live and die by. And honestly, I find it quite annoying how every single time someone says, oh wait, I want to try a new perk. Say if it's Object of Obsession, a fairly unpopular perk by the majority of the community. But, someone could possibly be berated endlessly for using a perk that is, the big streamers and big YouTubers consider not good. So thus, everyone, all their little brainwashed followers will attest the same thing, when in reality, it really doesn't matter, to be honest. Another thing to note about the Dead by Daylight community is the very abundant fact that anytime Behaviour does a single thing that the given user doesn't personally approve of, they will swear to the heavens above that Behaviour is killing the game, and Dead by Daylight will die soon. And it really ramped up when the Evil Dead game was coming out, and I assume it will ramp back up. No, wait, better yet, I guarantee it will ramp back up when the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game comes out, which, by the way, I am very excited for. However, we'll wait for some gameplay, because you never pre-order something you don't see the product first, at least. Not the point. Point is, DVD's community, not everybody, obviously, it's mostly a very vocal minority, but this vocal minority is very entitled, I'd say. They want everything done their way, like it's fucking Burger King, and think the game is supposed to be tailored to them, which I hate to break it to them. This game has millions of players. There's no way in hell behavior can appeal to everybody. You try and give it something everybody likes, you appeal to no one. So, they really put behavior in a tricky spot. And like I said earlier, it's a real mean thing and dickhead thing to do to a game that really is trying. Because let's be honest, they haven't really done a whole lot of bad things to the gaming community except for that Pinhead NFT shit. I didn't forget that shit. Now, this is not to say that fair criticism isn't due, because it obviously is. That's the best thing to happen. And I'm not saying that competition is bad for behavior in DVD either, because competition breeds innovation. Without competition, you get laziness, and laziness leads to nothing, basically. So, now that there are two rival games that are putting a little bit of fire under DVD's ass, could really benefit players of all three potential games. Also, I want to say you are allowed to criticize whatever you want, especially online, because there's nothing I can physically do to stop you yet. But definitely criticize DVD, because without, the player's input, the game would fall apart quickly. And with just criticism of gameplay, the company itself, fair criticism is always needed. However, I feel like sometimes in the DVD community we can take it a little overboard sometimes, especially with some of the demands we give. Guys, they give us an inch, maybe let's stop taking a mile. Okay, you guys, I believe I'll just end the video here. I would say if you like my hot takes, comment down below if you really like them, but I'm gonna be honest, I really couldn't give less of a fuck if you personally agreed nor liked them. But definitely comment your own down below, and let's see if we can, find common ground down there below. Like, comment, share with a friend. If you dislike the video, if you hate the video, share it with someone you really hate. Really show it to them, really stick it to them. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys next time.